What's good, guys? We're back at it again with another video. As you see from the title, we got Chris Livingston breakdown. As you already know, or as you should know if you took a look at 2:30 what dropped. We did Jarris earlier. Today right now we got Chris Livingston. This is the number 3 player on ESPN ranked currently. As you all know, their new rankings are coming out later this week. But 6'6" small forward from Akron, Ohio. I know this because I remember him. I think he got the Bron cosign when he was young. Because I think I remember on Instagram, Bron posting something when he was like, he had to be like a freshman or a sophomore, I think. So now he's number 3 player as of right now. He's number 3 player in the country. Again, like I said in the last video, him as well as Jarris, these are players that I've seen absolutely nothing on. Him, at least Jarris, I might have seen like a dunk on like House of Highlights. Chris Livingston, I have seen absolutely nothing. No film, no highlights, no dunks, nothing. I don't like, bro, like I had to look him up because I didn't even know what he looked like. It's like I've never seen him at all. So I'm really excited to see why he's number 3 because there is rare that a player is ranked that high, and I haven't seen anything from him. So I'm excited to see why he is ranked that high. Let's go.
Great footwork here off the catch and transition into the one dribble pull-up, and great shot with the footer closing out. Chris is a pretty solid shooter off the ball, as you can see here, knocking down the 3, and at 6'6", he can score it in a multitude of different ways. As you can see here, he even has the post fadeaway in his bag. If you give Chris any space at all coming off the pick and roll, he has no problem pulling up, and he also gets the shooter's touch sometimes. Even though he's listed as a small forward, Chris does a great job coming off the pick and roll and making reads within the offense, as you can see here, dropping off the pass to his big. Chris's athleticism allows him to get help side blocks such as this one, and as you're going to see on this next possession, it also allows him to glide in transition and finish above the rim. His vision isn't just limited to the pick and roll, though. As you can see here, once he gets it off the glass, he's looking up. For all my perimeter players, watch how Chris uses his jab and his pump fake to get his defender off balance, get by him, and finish strong at the rim. Similar possession here. Chris is extremely dangerous in one-on-one situations because of his footwork, and I want you guys to notice how he initiates the contact to get the and one. As I said before, Chris is a plus-level athlete, and if you let him get downhill, that's all she wrote.
Okay, so Chris, like I said, I haven't seen anything from him. We're going to keep this unbiased. I know he got the Bron cosign. Y'all know how I feel about Bron, but we still going to keep it unbiased because this was the first time I've seen anything from him. Like I said earlier, 6'6", small forward. I did see that he does play a little bit at the shooting guard position, but he probably is more of a small forward. We'll start off offensively, right? So with his jumper, as you saw, he hits the corner 3. He can hit the fadeaway off the block. He take the one dribble, pull it. He got the shooter's touch. It bounces in, so that shows, okay, he has some type of touch, right? So he made those. But what I didn't put in the video, he did have a couple air balls throughout the game, right? And they weren't like, okay, it's online, but it's short. These were right, these were left, these were misses, right? So what that tells me is he's more of a streaky shooter than anything. You know what I'm saying? If he's making them, he's gonna be hard to stop because that's really what you need to force him to do. Like that's the shot you want him to take. But if he's hitting them, he's hard to stop. So that mid-range, like I said, from 3, he's more streaky. He can shoot that mid-range jumper, though. As you can see, he can come off that pick and roll, pull up with ease, one dribble, easy. Like I just said, he has the turnaround fadeaway off the block, things like that. So he can shoot the mid-range. From 3, it's probably more of a streaky shot. But as you can see, he can make them. And when he starts, when it's falling, it's falling. He one of those. Like when it's falling, right? And then he's an athlete. He's an athlete, right? So he getting by dudes in transition, blur, getting by dudes, fluid athletes. Remember what I told you guys about players that I see at a certain level? It's because they move on the court like different than everybody else. He's one of those players. It's more like a gliding, like it just seems so easy. Or like he gets the ISOs. He also has pretty good footwork, right? So he pump fake jab, oh, you up, I'm gone, right? And then he's strong. He's not completely stocky, things like that, but he has a strong build, so he's able to initiate the contact, things like that. That's another thing I wanted to tell you guys about because that's something our players at the prep, they need to work on. It's initiating contact. A lot of players, when they're going towards the rim, they're letting the defender push them off their line. Then all of a sudden you got to take this off balance shot, things like that. But you watch with him, he's jumping into the defense. He's initiating the contact, getting them out the way, which allows him to get the and one, right? Defensively, active players. This is good. Like this, him and Jarris. These are like I haven't seen kids like playing defense, in a while. It's what? So he's getting added to that list, right? So it's gonna be Chris, Jarris, Jay Gort, and then there's one more player who's playing defense. I can't remember. If you guys remember, let me know. But there's got to be. He's probably one of the 5 or 6 that we've seen that I've watched the game that like is actively playing defense. So as you can see, he getting help side blocks, he getting steals, and then once he gets out in transition, it's showtime because he's an athlete like that, right? And one of the things, like, this dude, one of the biggest parts of his game, right? This dude can pass. Like, this dude can pass. Like I'm watching him. He's making reads. That's why I'm saying, like, okay, he might be listed as a small forward shooting guard, but he can be your primary. He can be your primary ball handler at times. Because I'm watching him, like you saw, he comes off the pick and roll with pace, probing. I do it in 2K all the time. You jump up in the air like you're about to shoot, drop down. He does that. His vision is like this. Dude's back cutting, he getting it to you right away. A lot of the times I didn't put it in the video because his teammates will miss the layup, but dude's back cutting, he getting it there. Or like you saw, he has no problem. He look kind of like LaMelo like that. They get it off the rim. Their first look isn't, okay, where's my point guard? No, I'm looking up. So he getting it, one arm is gone. Like he can pass. So that's why I'm saying I can see why he is as high as he's ranked, because really the only weakness in his game that I really saw was his shot just isn't as consistent. But other than that, he's really checking all the boxes for real. Like he can pass, rebound. Like I said, he can shoot the mid-range. Needs to work on the 3 a little bit more, but he can shoot the mid-range. He didn't lose the ball. He wasn't really turning it over. Smart player, pretty good athlete. So I see why he is ranked that high. It's making it hard to come with this top 10, because I know obviously everybody ain't gonna be happy, because I'm gonna rank them where I really think they are. So he making it hard though. Like this top 3, we got to redo Amari. We definitely got to redo Amari. I think we might do that tomorrow. Redo Amari's breakdown so I can catch a good game, so I can get a good feel for him. But that top, let me see. Right now, the top 5 they have, or the top 6, they got Amari, Keontae, Chris Livingston, Derek, Jay-Z, Shadon. Or Shaden. Why do I keep saying it like that, right? And I've done now I've done all 6. We have to redo Amari, but I've done the whole top 6. So it's going to be tough. I ain't going to lie. And if y'all ain't see, we did the Jay Gort. We did that a while ago. But if you go watch that, I really messed with Jay Gort because he 2 sides of the ball. Derek was good as well. So this is going to be tough. But appreciate you guys watching. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. We're going to be back at it tomorrow with Amari. And we're going to see who that second player is. Again, appreciate you guys watching.